For the past few years, a small family-owned business in Butte has been helping a small rural school in Alder.
MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
We have more details in that officer-involved shooting in Bozeman earlier this week. What the victims' friends are saying, coming up next.
And every good film requires a good soundtrack. Coming up at 6:39, we'll go inside the making of the sound you hear in this year's hottest movie.
It's pretty cool. The sound you hear is not the sound that you think you hear.
Oh.
It's a cool story. You're going to like that. 6:31.
I think that word means
No,
what
it does
you
not
think.
mean what you think it means. 6:31. Chet Lehman, Jane McDonald, Matt Elwell, and of course, horrible Hollywood references abound here at
We've got
Montana
plenty
This
of
Morning.
those going
Beautiful
on.
morning out there. Holy cow.
It is.
Yeah, as long as you bring your heavier coat.
Well, that's
Yeah,
it. Looks can be deceiving.
It can be. Grab the coat on the way out the door. The temperatures across most of the area into the teens, a few single digits,
balmy.
sub-zero out toward West Yellowstone at times this morning. We are looking at the potential of a few spotty snow showers, mainly flurries. We're not looking at anything real substantial accumulating across the area. It's just as this system exits, we get the potential of a few scattered snow showers. Beautiful morning. It's just chilly. The afternoon topping out near the freezing mark for today. We're looking at partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies through the afternoon. Generally light wind. The big warm up on the way. We'll talk about what that means long term in just a few minutes.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. 6:32, our top story this half hour. We begin with an update to the police shooting we first reported yesterday that left one man dead.
MTN's Kristen Merkel spoke with a friend of the man who identifies himself as Michael Rogel. He says Rogel suffered from mental illness and was actually the one who called police.
Bozeman police were involved in a standoff with a man on Greenmore Court.
The man was eventually shot by police after allegedly pulling out a gun.
And today, his friend speaks out about the person he was.
I just want to call him. I just want to call him up and hear him tell me everything's going to be okay.
According to Trent Rhodes, his friend Michael Rogel was the man who was shot and killed by police in a standoff Monday afternoon. Rhodes says he and Rogel have been friends for over a year and worked on music together. Rhodes says Rogel was a good person.
As far as like who he was as a person, I could call 10 people right now and they would tell you just the most genuine person, the nicest guy.
According to a press release, Bozeman police responded to a disturbance on Bungalow Lane in Bozeman involving a male who possessed a shotgun and said people were on their way to kill him. The man then left the residence in a vehicle to Greenmore Court, where the standoff ensued and the man pulled out a firearm. That's when police shot and killed him. Police Chief Jim Veldkamp says the incident is still under investigation.
Division of Criminal Investigations has been called out to conduct the investigation. At this point, it sounds like it was a result of the officers engaging the male.
Rhodes says his friend was a paranoid schizophrenic and believes this outburst was due to his mental illness.
The buddy that was with him when it happened told me it was like a light switch.
Rhodes says Rogel was the one who called police.
Mike himself, he contacted the police and he told them, he was like, hey, someone's after me. They're trying to sacrifice me. I need help.
Rhodes says he believes Rogel was not trying to hurt anyone.
It wasn't something that it wasn't like a malicious thing that he was trying to do. He wasn't trying to terrorize the town. He was just trying to protect himself.
Rhodes says police killed Rogel's dog during the shooting. He also claims Rogel's mother was on the phone with dispatch during the standoff, relaying details of his mental illness. But in the end, Rhodes says he understands the police action.
When there's like fingers and stuff to point of who to blame, I mean, it's nobody's fault. Everybody was doing their job as far as, I can tell.
In Bozeman, Kristen Merkel, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Kristen. 6:35 now. The Alder Elementary School has about 20 students, and they almost lost their hot lunch program about 5 years ago.
MTN's John Amy tells us, thanks to a family-owned supplier in Butte, the students continue to eat healthy.
So I'm here at Alder Elementary School, and it's a really small school, and it's one of the few in the state that has a hot lunch program, and that's thanks to a marriage between a small school and a small Butte business. Hey, do you know the answer to number 10? I don't. Oh, teacher's coming. 5 years ago, Renata Nichols was in a bind after a large supplier would no longer deliver milk to the school because her order was too small. Fortunately, Butte Produce came to the rescue.
That was huge because otherwise I about had to go buy a milk cow and get my milk, because it is really tricky. You're here in Duck Butte nowhere. How do you get all your stuff?
This shows the importance of small businesses who have people and schools that are located, as Renata said, in Duck Butte nowhere.
And he's now my one and only supplier. I don't even have another one, but thank God he is so amazing. I get everything I need.
Butte Produce has been a family-owned business for decades and makes a point to serve small, independently owned businesses in rural Montana.
And so we're real lucky to have customers like her throughout the state that they need a little love in these times.
Renata moved to Montana from Switzerland years ago and loves to make good food for the kids.
I kind of beg our rangers around for meat, and I get free meat. I pick apples whenever the apples are ripe on the trees. I go and say, like, can I get some apples?
Butte Produce knows the importance of helping rural communities.
These kids, sometimes it's the only meal they get, you know. And if we can support that, all the better.
The school's head teacher also appreciates Renata's efforts in feeding their small class.
Been so nice, because that's an area I don't have to worry so much about. I can worry about teaching the kids and getting other things done, and not having to worry about the kitchen areas, because Renata's got it.
We got it.
All right.
In Alder, John Amy, MTN News.
Awesome.
That is great.
Great partnership all the way around.
I love it.
Well done.
Really, really neat. Well, a dad is working to spread awareness about addiction among college students after his daughter's death.
Alexa Lianco shows us the impact his work is having.
The most perfect daughter a dad could ever want.
Like many daughters, Christine Ortel was her father's pride and joy.
She was so wonderful and amazing and kind and compassionate that she held a lot inside, especially with her dad.
But around middle school, addiction crept in. It started with alcohol, then by high school, opioids.
I was in denial. When we found out it was opiates and painkillers, I wanted to deny, unable, I was codependent. I made all the classic mistakes.
Christine found sobriety for 3 years, but then relapse. And in November of 2020, Christine became one of more than 68,000 people in the U.S. who succumbed to the disease, a number nearly quadruple of what it was 10 years ago. But out of that pain, there came purpose.
I'm a data guy, and I save large public companies from being distressed, and couldn't save my own daughter, but look at data, right? 24% of all students in college meet the medical definition of substance use disorder. You know, that's huge for me. And then only 5%, actually less, is 3%. So less than 5% of all colleges provide a college recovery community or program for their students. And I thought, this is insane.
Ortel not only helped produce 2 documentaries to raise awareness, but he also helped start a program at his alma mater, Florida State University, to help other students struggling with addiction.
Well, we went from seeing 2 to 3 students to over 1,150 last year in our first full year.
That program is now the model for other universities across the country. And that legacy is what Ortel says made Christine's life a life worth living.
There's always hope. There's, you know, you're not alone, and we want to make sure that, you know, there's always a community and connection for people.
Important note, National Addiction Helpline available 24/7 to anyone struggling with addiction. That number on your screen, 800-622-HELP.